Members of the SANDF are being stationed in parts of KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng as the unrest continues in some areas of these provinces. At least 6 people have reportedly died following days of looting and destruction of property. According to police reports, at least 219 people have been arrested since the protest broke out last week. The shutdown in KZN was initially in response to former President Jacob Zuma's incarceration. The eThekwini municipality says that a video showing Metro police officers allegedly looting has been misconstrued. In a statement, the city says that upon a preliminary investigation, it was determined that the officers were actually confiscating goods from the alleged looters and recovering items that were abandoned by those criminal elements who were looting. The city says it will continue to investigate all allegations against the Metro police officers. It's also appealing for calm as protests and looting continue across the city. Well, our senior reporter Chriselda Lewis has been in and around the city of Johannesburg since this morning. Good afternoon, Chriselda. Just tell us what's happening where you are right now.
Well, Nompu, multiple arrests continue to be made here in Katlehong. You see, this particular gentleman has been arrested and waiting to be taken away at this particular point. Well, this as the looting at this particular mall continues here at Katlehong. What you would see right here in front of me at the moment, you see just the looters moving towards that particular direction now. That one carrying, shielding himself off, moving towards that direction. Every time police try to move and trying to get the looters away from continuing with the looting of the remains, just have a look there. Those live pictures. Every time the police move away, they keep, there you have it, more people moving in to go and loot at this particular mall here in Katlehong. They keep pelting stones towards the direction where we are at this stage. Every time police try to advance to go towards that particular area, then they just keep going back. If you stay with us for just a few seconds, take a look at that. It's hundreds of people who are moving towards this area. Every time the police move back, they move towards the area, move towards the shops and loot whatever remains in these shops at the moment. You could see everything here is absolutely damaged. There's not a single store that has survived the looting at this particular spot. So really, the police are really caught between a rock and a hard place at this point. More police coming in at this point. You stay with us on for a few seconds. And that's exactly it, Nompu, an issue of cat and mouse where you have police at this particular point trying to move the protesters from where they are, from looting, continuing to loot some of the shops here. I mean, to give you just an idea of what's taking place, I'm going to try to move just a little bit back because every time we try to move towards this direction, you have a lot of, there you have it again. The minute the police officer turns his back, there they move back again to that particular area. So I'm going to cross to my colleague, I think Jadely Paulser, who is in Durban at the moment. I'm not sure if you're going to her just yet, Nompu, but the situation here in Katlehong continues to be, there you have it, mattresses and a whole list of other items which continue to be taken from this particular store here. And multiple arrests have been made. That's certainly not deterring the looters from continuing with their action. A lot of things being taken, cooking oil, rice, just some of the items that I managed to see, some clothing as well. So anything that they can basically find themselves with, have a look there. Those are the multiple plastic bags that the looters keep taking. And they're going in their hundreds. There'll be nothing left here, I think, in the next hour or to hour and a half if the situation continues this way. So weather will certainly monitor the situation, with South Africa now indicating, of course, that it will continue or it will go ahead with the deployment of the South African National Defence Force. Whether that will be able to quell the kind of tension that we're seeing at the moment and the kind of activity which has been taking place, which has been widely condemned in the sense that there you have it again, mattresses and anything that is remaining has been looted from this particular part where we are. So we'll continue to monitor the situation here, Nompo, and also try to be safe. They're absolutely not afraid at all. Everything is being taken from where we are at this particular point. They're moving towards my direction. Going to try and move back just a little bit with my colleague Japan Matebula. But as you can see, the looting continues, basically, of anything and everything that is within sight here.
Chriselda, let me come in there. Chriselda, where are the police? I mean, we saw one lonely policeman there, and he retreated for whatever reason. Where are the police? And if indeed the SANDF is going to be deployed, where are they?
There you have it. No, but take a look at that. Once again, fleeing. It's about to be a stampede if this continues. Police simply cannot contain the situation. The number of people who are here far outweigh. Mama wenzani? Nenzani kodwa nkosi yami? Nenzani kodwa nkosi yami? All right, try to move out from this particular area where we are. And basically the community trying to salvage whatever it can here. You can see it's being done with absolute impunity. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares about the situation. They've basically outnumbered the police where they are. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing that they're going to be able to do, because now the police have moved back from the area where they are. And as you can see there, if my colleague can stick on mattresses, anything, here's just carpets as well. They couldn't care to be live on television at this particular point. The police Nyala that was here just a few moments ago as well has also retreated from far back. We tried to ask whether there will be a deployment of the South African National Defence Force, in particular to areas like this. That certainly remains to be seen. We haven't seen them at this particular point. But as you can see, it is free for all. Everyone to help themselves, and they couldn't be bothered about the presence, I guess, of the media here as well, and the police have basically just moved back.
Absolutely shocking, Chriselda. Absolutely shocking. Thank you very much for your report.